Dun dun dun! It is tahu. Anyway, this is Toa Kopaka here, reviewing tahu. My second favorite of the original Bionicles, or the original 6 Toa, I should say. He's my second favorite, next to, you can probably guess it. Alright, so let's get this started. First of all, unlike, if you've seen my first review, unlike Toa Kopaka, his arm pieces actually, his shoulder joints actually protrude out and look like very broad shoulders. And I think, that just looks cooler. I mean, some of you may disagree, but I think it just looks cooler. It looks more menacing, It has a really cool, detailed flame sword, which I always loved. But I never could figure out if it was supposed to be a piece of steel in the shape of flames, or if it was actually supposed to be a solid flame, and that's what they were going for. But I don't know, I just always pretended it was just a plain metal sword. You can make it be whatever you want, it's all in your imagination. I don't know, I just thought that was a really cool piece. And that's also, I don't think, ever been duplicated. I don't think any of the original 6 Toa's weapons are duplicated into other sets, except for Golly's and Onua's. His left arm, Toa Liwa had the same thing, and also Pahatu. I guess these are supposed to be machine guns. These sets are what I always pretended they were. And you can disconnect it and put them like there, and there. Whoa, yeah. I know, so they could be like his little hands, we can like grab his mask and pull it off. At least that's what they showed in like some of the animations on the Bionicle website, like when they had some of the movies. One of the few differences is that, like, the way their legs would connect. See how you have this flared out part here? Kopaka has his legs where it's flared out, but then Golly has where the piece with the leg flares out up here, and so does Onua. So you have Onua and Golly were kind of like the odd ones, I guess you could say, because they were the only ones with the different leg piece placement, which I think is very unique, which makes, that truly makes all the Bionicles, all the original 6 Toa, truly unique in their own way. It does have the double action whirligigger. Yes, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. It's a whirligigger. I wish they could have made it just like one, because I don't know why he would need to move his sword and his machine gun. Oh, anyway. He also has the ball on his front chest, his front chest plate thing. I don't know what it is here again. Maybe some of you might know. I have no clue what it is. I never have. But, let's take a look at his mask. One of the coolest, I think, masks, and it was just one of the most iconic, I think definitely the most iconic mask in the Bionicle line. I don't think it was ever reused in any other piece. Oh, it may have been. For some reason, I want to say Takanuva's speeder bike, his little hovercraft bike thing, had a gray version of this on the front like that. Or like this, something like that. I want to say that. I may be completely wrong. This mask always kind of reminded me of like Jason's hockey mask. I don't know why, it just always kind of looked like that to me. But I just think it's very cool. Just very compact, very simple, yet they made it look really, here again, they made it look really sinister. Like, he means freaking business. As you can see, let me get the flashlight. But, his eye color is red. Dun, 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 to match, fire. Which, like I said, there was another thing that was very unique. They all had different color eyes. All their builds are different, so you can't just build them all the same way. You can't build all of them with the same instruction booklet like you can the Rockshi and the Bo-Rock. Yeah, I think that's about it for Toa Tahu. Very cool. I think if you were going to get if you don't already have one of the original 6 Toa, I think you should buy him first. I don't know, for some reason he just always seemed like the standard first buy for anyone. I got all 6 of them at the same time for Christmas in 2001, so I can't say like which one was my first, which one I would suggest. I just recommend him. I think he's really cool. Really nice red and orange combo, you know. Very awesome, detailed, sharp-looking mask. I don't know, I just always thought he was the quintessential character. When I would play with him as a kid, I would always, for some reason, make him the leader out of all the other Toa. He just always seemed like, you know, the part. You can find him on several websites, but for some reason he's always the most expensive. Like on Toy Wiz, you go look at there, and he's like $118, whereas some of the other ones might be like $60. I think Pahatu is the, or not Pahatu, excuse me. What the hell, Kopaka. He's like the second most priciest character. I don't know why. But anyway, that was my take on Toa Tahu. Toa of Fire and Mask of Shielding. Machine gun. Dun da da da. But anyway, just very cool. Pick him up if you don't have him. I mean, I think he's a must-have. If you just want at least one original Toa, at least get him. I think he's a quintessential character for your collection. Peace.